U.S. General George S. Patton, Jr., commander of the U.S. Third Army, and Lieutenant General James H. Doolittle, commander of the 8th U.S. Army Air Force, arrive at Los Angeles, California, from Europe. California. 9 June 1945. Mira Zigrin and Georges Skrigin, Yugoslav partisans and members of the Theatre of National Liberation in a play, a part of the second meeting of the Anti-Fascist Council for the National Liberation of Yugoslavia, in Jajce, 1943. Inside the Moulin Rouge, 1898. Three parafiling past a pallet of huge tins of Armour brand baked beans destined for the SS Canberra's hold. 1982. These two panoramas of the surface of Venus from Soviet probes, Venera 9 to 10, are the first photos from the surface of another planet, predating the ones of Mars by a year, 22 to 25 October 1975. Ernest Shackleton's Endurance expedition to Antarctica. Frank Hurley photographing under the bows of the frozen Endurance, 1915. The sculpture of the Kaiser Wilhelm II, who is pulled by a Russian imperial soldier by the nose, 1915 circa. Flags of Moldova, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Armenia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Azerbaijan are raised at the UN, March 1992. Lieutenant Bruno Knapp, commander of the Italian submarine Perla, reviews his crew after reaching Bordeaux, France, at the end of an adventurous voyage around Africa following the fall of Eritrea, 19 May 1941. Father and son, Rantanen, with their war dog Taru, front lines at Martinsaari, Finland. Continuation War, 7th August 1941. Artists Leonora Carrington and Max Ernst, Cornwall, England, 1937. The first ever commercial air flight, Tony Janus, R., flew passenger Abram Field from St. Petersburg to Tampa, Florida, in 23 minutes on January 1, 1914. Vladimir Lenin with his sister Olga, 1874, Simbirsk. Portrait of 2-year-old Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, in a dress with shoulder-length hair, 1884. Louis Blériot and his monoplane before Channel crossing, 1909. As skies clear over Bastogne, the Allies launch all available air power, including this P-61 Black Widow night fighter, to support the counterattack against the German assault. December 1944. Tamburashi, local town band from Prezid, Yugoslavia, pose for a picture, 1955. It was July 23, 1967, when the Beatles travelled to Greece and almost bought a Greek island. The group was at the peak of its acid-dropping, weed-smoking phase, and arguably at the peak of its creativity too. Simone Tussaud, collaborator, being paraded in the streets of Chartres. Image by Robert Capa, The Shaved Woman of Chartres. 1944. Carol Brewster during the filming of Catwomen of the Moon, 1953. Construction of New York's iconic Flatiron Building, 1902